Hi and welcome into another LeetCode challenge. Today we're dealing with an easy one, majority element. Given an array nums of size n, return the majority element. The majority element is the element that appears more than n/2 times. You may assume that the majority element always exists in an array. So we'll be giving an array of numbers and we will be wanting to give back the element that occurs more than half of all the elements, so the length of the whole array. So we are seeing 3 here and 2 here. What are the constraints and nums length? Okay, so let's think about it for a moment and get back to the console. Alright, so we are back in the LeetCode console. I will be using JavaScript, but you can use many other languages as well. So my idea to solve this issue would be that let's instantiate an elements object. And then we will create a for loop, so for let num of nums. We will go through each individual number in this array and we will do a count on it. So if it will exist in elements array already, so if elements add num, then we will just count it plus plus, so increment. So elements num plus plus. If it doesn't exist in this elements object, then we know that we didn't encounter this particular number anywhere before, so we will instantiate as count of 1. And then after this for loop will go, we will create yet another one that we will go through each keys in the element. So let's do a element of elements, and here we will check for each element its value, and when this value is greater than half of the length of the array, we will know that it's the majority one. So let's code it. So if element if elements element then greater than nums length divided by 2, then we want to return, made a typo here, then we want to return elements at element. Let's see if it will work. So let's run it. Okay, it needs to be an in. Okay, we are getting 2. Okay, and here we did a mistake. We need to return the element itself, so the key, not the amount of the occurrences. So let's run it, and yeah, let's run the whole suite, and yeah, with a little bit of debugging, but we have our solution. So we created an elements object. We are firstly going through each element in the nums array, and we are just counting it. So then we have an object where the key is the element itself, and the value is the count of occurrences. And then we are just going through each element in this elements object, and we are checking if it will be the majority element, so if the number of occurrences is greater than half of the length. And that's it for today, and see ya next time.